Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me tonight. This evening we're going to talk about Larry Elder. He's a 69-year-old conservative radio host, and he's also a politician, where he is now vying for the governor's office in the state of California against Gavin Newsom. I try not to say anything bad about people of color unless they deserve it, and this guy deserves it. So back in July of this year, he made an appearance on Prager University's The Candace Owens Show, which speaks volumes about what type of person this guy is. And also it lets you know that, hey, House Negroes are like the Sith. There's always effing two. Point made. But this person decided to say, and I quote, "Property was taken from the slave owners after the Civil War. And because of that, the slave owners should have been paid reparations." Well, hold on there, Buckwheat. I hate to tell you this, but the slave owners were paid reparations after slavery, and they were paid by the United States government for the loss of their property. And, no surprise here, the state of Texas was the last state to give up its slaves. Shocking, right? No, it's not. Do you know why they wanted to keep their slaves for another season? Because they wanted to make sure they had someone to pick their cotton for another season so that they could make money, more money, because they were losing their property, which was people. So obviously he's either never ever looked past the cover of a history book, or only knows European American history and has never been bothered enough to look into actual black history and what happened in this country with people of color. So if you're in California, I'm not saying don't vote for this guy. What I'm saying is vote for someone who doesn't think like this guy. Oh, and the slavery thing's not the worst part of it. He thinks women should be forced to have babies no matter who rapes them. So yeah, choose wisely when you decide to vote this year for the governor's race in California, because you could get this guy, and that just doesn't seem like a good idea to me. And what's the moral of this story, ladies and gentlemen? The moral of this story is don't vote conservative. If you do, just like women's rights, everything else that you love and hold near and dear will get disappeared real quick. Anyway, that's my small rant for the night. Please enjoy yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. Be safe out there, and by all means, please do not forget to be the best heathens that you can be, and have a great evening.